Scentland, the land of scent. Hello and welcome. Chris back with yet another fragrance review, and look at them flowers. It's tulips actually. I think I got them for my wife on International Women's Day recently. And it's tulips, very nice. It's like a microphone. Hello everybody, welcome to yet another Scentland fragrance review. You can all sit down now. Thank you very much, Jimmy. So I'm trying to get this flower arrangement. It was nice springtime kind of smell and feeling around here. But maybe that's the fragrances. And it's kind of weird, no? It's better this way. Before you feel threatened by the tulips, you know, reaching out through the lens of the camera into your home. It's not gonna happen. And if you hear in the background this noise that sounds like this, that's a construction site noise, or a noise coming from a construction site. I'm sorry for that. We've been listening this, unfortunately, in the past few months already, and I wonder if they're ever going to tear that building down to build a new one. But you know, I'm very patient. I'm so patient. I'm patient. I'm going slightly mad here with this every bloody day. Anyway, to the fragrances, a lineup of fragrances and a brand I have not covered yet, but I will today. And I've chosen three of their releases for men, released a few years back. I think in 2015 it was, as far as I could detect. And the fragrance brand, or the brand, it's not only fragrances, it's cosmetics and creams and all that type of stuff, is based in Paris. It's called Lange, and it has released a line of fragrances for woman and man. I'm going to present you with three of their fragrances, three male fragrances, okay? And they're called Oriental Treasure, California Wave, and Glorious Day. And so where did I get these? I got them in TK Maxx, so some of you know it as TJ Maxx as far as I know. And what did intrigue me to go for the purchase here, and this is a bit more than a normal fragrance review because I'm trying to bring you across the brand and a bit more information on it before you may consider to go to buy one or two of these yourselves. Okay, so when I saw it, I liked that was the first one I got. Like the presentation, straightforward, simple. Like with a bottle of wine, I like when the label is white and the information is not too much, but properly kind of, you know, placed on the label. Here, I think it's the same. Very nice box, California Wave, Lange Paris, okay. And then I was turning the box. I was turning on the top. You have the logo there. It's turning. It has a nice touch. Obviously, it has a cellophane thing going on, so this has another layer to it. But I was turning it onto the back side, and I liked this because it was a blind purchase, right? But this helped me. You know, this description here saying this is a splash of rosemary, ozonic breeze, vibrant vetiver, and oak moss. Okay, so what you have nowadays a lot done by the marketing department, and it is happening with the other ones as well. I'm going to be showing to you. They add a little bit of imaginative kind of description, you know, to enhance the overall impression that you get. They could write rosemary, but splash of rosemary. Ozonic accord or ozonic breeze, vibrant vetiver, okay, and oak moss. Just the simple oak moss, okay. I like that. Good information there. You can see it's designed in, created and designed in Switzerland and manufactured in France. And what I really like then, on the site, you have information about the director of creation, who is Monsieur Eric Foustier. Eric Foustier is the head of the company actually, and the artistic director, who is Julie Powells. Eric Foustier, as I said, is the owner. and the head of the company, and Julie Powers. Oh, I married them. Julie Powers is actually a very talented artist. She has a website. She does paintings, photography, and all that. Very nice. I checked them out. Very nice. So I like the detail. I went for the purchase, and the first fragrance I'm covering, missing the top here, or the stopper, is California Wave, and indeed, it's a fresh, fairly dry, ozonic, slightly woody, salty. It's not aquatic, but it gives you this beach type of feeling, but not the coconut lime type of beach, rather the Atlantic Ocean seashore, okay, or the ocean shores of the ocean, of the Atlantic Ocean, right? That's the type of feel that you get. It is great. It is very fresh, never really sweet, rather aromatic. Rosemary, great ozonic notes. Vetiver, definitely, yeah, I love it. And the oak moss, especially when it comes to dried down. Oak moss is lingering around. Great fragrance. Very nice blend. Not a high-end blend, okay? You can buy this at TK Maxx. I bought it for 18 euro. Okay, on their website they're selling this for 88 euro, and I bought it at TK Maxx for 18. Okay, 18. Great execution as well. But I'll get into that a little bit later. First, the smells, okay? So that was California Wave. Great springtime, summertime fragrance. And the performance, fantastic. Really, spray a 6, 7, 8 with it, you know, underneath the shirt. I like that a lot. And then I go along, and it's fantastic. I really like it. Really enjoy this California Wave. So that triggered, obviously, me to blind purchase another 2 of their releases, and one is Orient Treasure, and I got that here. Same nice, you know, I got the cap on there as well. I'm going to show you the bottle Lange. It's heavy, you know, heavy bottle, but I come to that in regards to the packaging. And then again, you have the same type of different color of the, obviously, of the box, and in the back you have again some details there, which is nice. Again, royal oud, grapefruit zest, intense leather, and birch tar. Wow, again, very appealing, very appealing. Now this fragrance, I tell you something, it's on here, yeah. I tell you something, first of all, sprayer, very important, especially if you get fragrance for cheap. Is the sprayer any good? Yes. It's not a cheap not a cheap sprayer, not a high-end one, but not the lower end, definitely. So it's a nice one. Now, tell you something, many of your oud lovers and leather lovers out there, if, let's say, Davidoff releases this, or if Jeremy Fragrance releases this fragrance, let's say, and says this is the new oud, everybody, all the you know, the fanboys out there for Jeremy would lick his feet, because this is just an amazing fragrance, you know. But it's not. This is Lange. It's cheap. It's not $250, okay? 18 euro, okay? 18 euro, TK Maxx. And you get a smoky birch smoke, leather, oud. It's really stunning. It's not sweet. Again, not sweet at all. And then you have this grapefruit zest in there that keeps it just fresh enough. Perfect blend here. Orient Treasure was a bit afraid because I'm not a fan of oud at all. But I really like this here because it's not overdone. It's well blended into the leather and the birch tar here. I feel some incense type of smoke as well. Yeah, definitely, but that might be due to the combination of these. It's great fragrance, fantastic, and it's heavy, it radiates, and it's very special. Within the oud family, or those type of aromatic oudy fragrances, this is very special indeed. I really recommend you to, if you like your heavy Oriental fragrances, to give this a shot, because this this is a very refined version of that, okay? And then the third one is called Glorious Day. Here again, the box. In the back, you have grapefruit zest, pink pepper, legendary cedar, and vibrant vetiver, okay? Yeah, a bit overdone maybe with the thing, with the description again, you know, bang, bang, like, you know, legendary cedar and vibrant vetiver and all that. But the fragrance itself, great, easygoing, yeah, very bright, very uplifting stuff there. Definitely the combination of the pink pepper and the grapefruit zest is there, and the dry down with the vetiver, the woodiness, and some people I'd rather not go into that, but because I don't want to give you a false impression. But it's really, really nice. It has this citrusy element, and the interesting thing is here that the dry down, again, it's such a nice blend that the dry down does not, you know, you don't have a fragrance that starts out nice and then has a fairly good body and then dries down to what I so often see, to a very boring cedar vetiver smell. Like, for example, Hommage de l'Homme de Voyager. Great fougère fragrance, fantastic. Wow, from Lalique. And then it dries down to a bloody simple vetiver. I hate that. I really, it's such a disappointment. This one, 1,000 times better. Because it keeps this aromatic, peppery vetiver cedar theme just going and going, and it gets even more kind of cooler and funkier in the dry downs. Great, great fragrance. So lots of great things, great value for money, definitely. Great, great value for money. One big letdown with this fragrance has to be the packaging. Although the glass, heavy glass, as I showed you, nice sprayer, okay? Give the tulip stuff. Nice overall presentation, well thought through with the box, okay? Everything. It's not a cheap. It actually it's you can feel it has some quality to it. You know, some material in it. The stopper, I'm not a fan because, you know, I lost this one here. So this stopper, it really just is, the function is only the presentation. You know, just for it to look. It looks better with a stopper than without a stopper. Okay, that's the only function, because it doesn't. It comes off. It doesn't hold the bottle. It's just a, you know. I'm not a fan. And then I have to really slam them for a big mistake. I'm sorry, Lange. I put these two away because California Wave and Oriental or your Orient Treasure are not affected. But what I'm going to say about the third bottle, unfortunately, is Glorious Day. As I said, great fragrance, great bottle, great blending. Everything's fantastic. Well, obviously you have this cap, which I really don't. I'm not digging at all, but my good God Almighty, how, like, okay, director Eric Foustier, Julie Powers, please explain to me, how on earth can you release a fragrance that spells the name of the fragrance wrongly on the packaging? See that? Glorious Day, there's an O missing, okay? An O, like Oscar, okay? Same on the bottle. Glorious Day, okay? Glorious, what's going on? I checked their website and there it's correct. Like, I thought, maybe I'm stupid and this is some sort of a name, Glorious. No. No, it's a misspelling. And they went into production with this. It's horrible. And it ain't over yet, because on the back, and this is really painful, read the notes. Grapefruit zest, and then pink paper. Pink paper. Pink paper. The one who approved this did not read actually what he or she was, you know, supposed to be approving, like Glorious Day and pink paper. This is very not it's not really professional. I'm sorry, especially for such a nice fragrance like Glorious Day, because it really is a nice, the entire line, you can see that has been thought through, that you know, it has been thought through. There's work gone into it. There's quality of ingredients and quality of blending gone into this. Okay, yet it's fantastic, and the performance is great. Everything is great. You know, well, maybe the cap probably not that much, but the rest, especially the price versus quality ratio, it's you know, you can really step into the market with releases like this, because one other thing is very important. They don't copy anything. They really stand on their own feet. You know, it's great. They're not copies of anything. It's fantastic. Really well done by Eric Fustier and Julie Powers. But in regards to this huge mistake of misspelling the name on the box, on the bottle, and then saying pink paper, yeah, you got to do a better job. What I would say, like, you're fired. No, but really, you cannot release something like that to the market. So, you know, there's space to improve there for Lange, but I think they will do it. I wrote them actually a quick note on this to work on that, and I'm sure they will. But I would really encourage you guys to check these fragrances out, because they're really fantastic. All of them. Glorious Day, California Wave, and Orient Treasure. I tell you something, if you blind test these fragrances with any of the reviewers or you know, sort of experts on the market, they would all highly rate this fragrance. Okay, so you know, don't be let down or pulled down by this huge mistake that they made in terms of the misspellings, because the fragrances themselves are really good. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This was the review of Lange, Orient Treasure, California Wave, and Glorious Day. And this was Chris, and I will be definitely back with more. Thanks very much, and see you soon. Ha! The day is over.